The 53rd Munich Security Conference, at which Croatia is being represented by President Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović, continues today. German Chancellor Angela Merkel said that to resolve global security concerns, the West would have to reassess its relationship with Russia. Merkel said that she strongly supported good relations with Moscow. She also questioned the effectiveness of U.S. President Donald Trump's travel ban for 7 predominantly Muslim countries, but did call on Muslim countries to do more in the fight against terrorism. In his first major foreign address, U.S. Vice President Mike Pence put to rest concerns about America's commitment to the NATO alliance.
Today, on behalf of President Trump, I bring you this assurance. The United States of America strongly supports NATO and will be unwavering in our commitment to this transatlantic alliance.
Pence added, however, that all NATO member states needed to contribute their fair share to funding the alliance. The American vice president also said that President Trump believes that common ground with Russia can be found, but that the U.S. will continue to hold Russia accountable. He said that Russia must honor the Minsk peace accords on Ukraine and de-escalate its military operations in the east of that country. On the fringes of the Munich Security Conference, Croatian President Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović met today with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. Ahead of the meet, the president said that it was important to not make an enemy out of Russia, favoring a two-pronged approach instead, steadfastly defending international law on the one hand, but cooperating with Russia on the other. The president also voiced interest in strengthening economic ties with Russia, as well as dialogue with regard to Southeast Europe, the situation in Syria, and the fight against terrorism. The president also met with the presidents of Latvia and Lithuania. The European Commission yesterday approved the co-financing of 2 Croatian energy sector projects. Along with a €102 million grant for the construction of a floating LNG terminal near the island of Krk, the EC also approved an additional €40 million for the modernization of the electrical grid between Croatia and Slovenia. Both financial packages are from the Connecting Europe facility, a key EU funding instrument to raise energy interconnectivity throughout Europe. The grant for the LNG terminal will cover 50% of the pre-construction study and 28% of the works. The total value of the project is €363 million. Currently, the government is in the final phase of selecting a strategic investor, with construction set to begin in 2019. Prime Minister Andrej Plenković called the Commission's decision encouraging, adding that it put Croatia in a leadership role in terms of energy security in the region. Bosnia and Herzegovina will submit a request for a revision of the ICJ's ruling in its genocide lawsuit against Serbia next week. The International Court of Justice ruled that genocide against Bosnian Muslims had taken place in Srebrenica in 1995, but absolved the authorities in Serbia of any responsibility. Bosnian Muslim leaders say they have new evidence which emerged from the trial of Bosnian Serb military leader Ratko Mladic. Taking a quick look at sports, in basketball, the final of the Krešimir Ćosić Cup will be played in Šibenik tonight between Cedevita Zagreb and home side Joli JBS. Opening tip-off is at 7:45. Šibenik advanced to the final last night with a surprise 87-79 win over Cibona Zagreb. In the other match, Cedevita beat Zadar 92-75. The game was marred by hooliganism, however, with referees stopping play during a police intervention. Prime Minister Andrej Plenković, who was attending the game, said that this kind of behavior would no longer be tolerated, announcing legal measures aimed at eliminating hooliganism at sporting events. And now the forecast for the remainder of the day. Skies will begin to clear slightly from the northwest this afternoon. It will remain predominantly overcast in the east and south of the country, where there will be some rain. Lika could see some freezing rain and snow. There will be a mild to moderate northerly and northwesterly inland. The northern and central coast will see a moderate to strong northeasterly, gale force at the foot of the Velebit Mountain, while southern Dalmatia will see a moderate to strong southeasterly. Highs will be between 4 to 9 degrees Celsius inland, 11 to 14 on the coast. The 3-day forecast for the interior calls for partly sunny skies and predominantly dry weather. Temperatures will rise slightly. Overcast on the coast on Sunday with a chance of some rain on the southern Adriatic. Partly to predominantly sunny and relatively warm on Monday and Tuesday.